Hello, developers. As a UI developer, I share the concepts and challenges I've encountered in real-world projects. Today, we'll explore an extremely useful JavaScript feature that can simplify your code and prevent frustrating errors, the optional chaining operator. But before we dive into the project, let's first understand what the optional chaining operator is and why it's so powerful. In JavaScript, accessing deeply nested properties can often lead to unexpected errors. Imagine you have a user data object and you want to display the user's city. Normally you would write something like this, user.address.city. But here's the tricky part. What if the address property itself is missing? In this case, JavaScript would throw an error because it can't access the city inside an undefined address. This type of error can break your entire code. The optional chaining operator, represented by a question mark followed by a dot, solves this problem beautifully. Instead of crashing the code, it safely checks if the property exists. If it does, it returns the value, but if the property is missing, it simply returns undefined instead of causing an error. This makes optional chaining incredibly useful when working with dynamic data, API responses, or complex objects where certain values may not always be present. To make this concept even clearer, let's build a practical project, a user profile dashboard that dynamically displays user information. Now here's the challenge. Some user data may be missing, such as address details or company information. In this project, I'll explain these key points. How the optional chaining operator safely accesses nested data without crashing your code. How the Nullish Coalescing operator helps provide a fallback value like not available for missing data. How combining these two techniques improves code readability, reduces complex conditions, and makes your code more efficient. Let's start by understanding the HTML structure. We have a profile card that displays user details like name, email, city, and company. Each of these details is filled dynamically using JavaScript. Next, inside JavaScript, we have a user data object that holds the user's information. Some details are available, like the user's name, email, and city, but the company data is missing. Now, instead of writing long if-else conditions to check if each property exists, we use the optional chaining operator. For example, to access the city inside the address, we write user.data.address.city. This checks if the address property exists first. If it does, it accesses the city value. But if the address property is missing, it simply returns undefined instead of breaking the code. To improve the user experience, we also use the Nullish Coalescing operator, written as 2 question marks. This allows us to set a fallback value like not available when a property is undefined. For example, if the city is missing, instead of displaying undefined, it will show not available to keep the UI clean and user-friendly. By combining optional chaining with Nullish Coalescing, our code becomes safer, cleaner, and easier to manage. Now here's a question for you. Imagine you need to access a deeply nested value like userdata.profile.details.bio. What would happen if one of these properties was missing? Think about it and let me know your answer in the comments. If you enjoyed this JavaScript trick, subscribe to the channel for more coding tips and powerful techniques. See you in the next video.